We all know that ranking on the likes of YouTube requires keywords. Ranking on the page one of Google is a bit like black magic. But another thing that you guys need to know is that backlinks are an important aspect of getting your content seen by more people. But putting backlinks in place takes a long time and a lot of effort. So today, in this Done For You Suite 6.0 video, we're going to run through this new piece of software that does this whole process for you so that you can, most importantly, get your YouTube videos seen by more people, e.g. rank way higher than anyone else, and get your blogs, articles, websites in general ranked higher up on Google. So again, it can be seen by more people. Now today, I'm with Mr. Joshua Zamora. He is the creator of Done For You Suite 6.0. Hey Josh, do you want to say hello quickly?
Hey, hello. Great to be here, everyone.
Nice. So I roped Josh onto this call today because he's launching Done For You Suite 6.0. So that means there was 5 versions before. And so this is a very popular product, does what it says on the tin, actually gets people results. But I thought, who's going to do this the best service? Showing you guys what this is about, showing you inside of the software. Well, of course, it's going to be Josh himself. So I figured, let's take a few minutes to jump on this call, run through different things and understand this in a bit more detail. So I guess, Josh, maybe the first thing for us to jump into is, can you give us like an overview of your take as to how you think, Done For You Suite positions itself in the market, the real USPs for people out there?
Yeah, absolutely. I would pretty much say that it's a catering service. We pretty much have set up a platform where anyone can come and get high quality backlinks without having to even understand what backlinks are, honestly. As long as people understand that it's an important aspect to getting page one rankings, that's all they pretty much need to understand, because from that point forward, we take care of everything else. And like you said, building backlinks manually is a very time consuming and expensive process. So we decided to build something that, removes all the guesswork from the process, removes all the tedious tasks that come across with, building backlinks, and simplify everything so that anyone could come in and within a few minutes have a campaign up and running and have a backlink going out to whatever it is that they're looking to rank.
Yeah, so I think what's important for people to know, okay, we don't need to go into the weeds of what are backlinks and like spider webs and things going on, like different websites talking to each other. We don't need to go into the weeds about that, but I guess what people do need to know is, a very high level aspect of what backlinks are. So this is my understanding, Josh, you can correct me all day long, but what I think backlinking is, or what I kind of know it is if you've got a third party website that has your content, your article, your blog URL within it, then the likes of Google and YouTube, pretty much the same thing, they're owned by the same company, they look at that as though, well, that's a third party person referencing your content, that therefore your content must be interesting to another person. And so if that's the case, it could be interesting to more people. So we're going to present your content higher up because, we exist, Google and YouTube, as an algorithm-based platform to make sure that we're presenting content that could be of most interest to the most wide-ranging audience, right? And because that's in place, it's probably that your content will be interesting to more people. Am I kind of like in the right ballpark with that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty much at the end of the day, a popularity contest.
Okay.
So if you are able to kind of get all these other sites to link to you, like you said, they're all kind of voting for you. They're solidifying to Google that, hey, look, that guy's website is truly about what he says it's about.
Mm-hmm.
So the more websites that have that kind of endorsement for your website, like you said, the higher your rankings are going to be, because Google looks at that like, hey, look, if all these people are, confirming that this website is about what it says it's about, there's a good chance that it's about what that site is about, pretty much.
Right. So, but then doing it manually is long-winded, because I guess if you were to do it manually, you would have to reach out to third-party websites and kind of like, hey, my content's really good. Would you please feature it on your website?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's and trust me, I used to do this manually myself. I would reach out to blog owners and ask to write guest posts for them. I would sit there and manually comment on other blogs. I mean, I used to do all this stuff manually, and don't even remind me because it's a huge pain in the butt. But the reason that I would do it is because it would actually lead to results.
Right.
So it's definitely a process that I wouldn't recommend on anyone. All right, unless you really want to build some thick skin and be thankful for platforms like Done For You Suite, because yeah, we take all the guesswork out of it, and we've built our own network that allows anyone to tap into it and get some backlinks as easy as it gets.
So when you say you built your own network, you've basically got a network of all sorts of different kind of websites. And then when someone gets their own version of Done For You Suite, obviously we're going to see this in a little while, but they go in there, they put their URL in, and basically your platform automates the process of getting that URL onto one of your websites.
Exactly, exactly. And we have all types of different sites. So when you are building backlinks, not to get too technical, but when you are
Sure.
building backlinks, you do want to get backlinks from different types of sites. So you want to get backlinks from blogs, you want to get backlinks from social sites, from social bookmarking sites, from some Web 2.0 sites. So all these different types of sites that are out there, you want to get backlinks from all those different types of sites because that looks a lot more natural for Google because again, if your website just got backlinks from just blogs, that starts to look a little bit suspicious, like what's going on here. Okay. So we've built not only an extensive network, but a variety of options so that your backlink profile looks natural.
So it's basically like not all backlinks are created equal, right? Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. So, well, I guess wouldn't it be a good idea to actually jump into the software, show people how easy it is to get backlinks to their content, and then, you know, if any questions come up, I'll obviously ask you. But yeah, if you could share your screen, that would be great.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
And let me know if you can see it.
I sure can.
Perfect. Now, I want to go ahead and start with just some quick case studies,
Okay.
and a bit of a strategy that anyone can use.
Whoa, can I just say one thing? How many windows do you have open, and what sort of processor you're running to do that?
Yeah, don't judge me on that. I've it's on my to-do list.
Wow.
Tabs and close them out, and my laptop is just as bad.
Okay.
But so here's a quick strategy that anyone watching this can use with Done For You Suite because it's something that we all do, which is shop online. So what I like to do is just, anytime I buy something, I like to rank for it. All right. I like to make money from stuff that I buy. So recently I had to buy a new filter for my Dyson that you see right behind me. Usually I don't have it there, but since I've been referencing it in videos, I've been leaving it there.
I was gonna say, did you put it there on purpose? Because this is the example that you're giving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
nice.
So I almost actually bought a whole new vacuum, but when I went to look for it, I bought it so long ago, I didn't realize it was $500. So I'm like, man, I'm not gonna spend $500. Let me go look to see if there's some replacement filters. So I did buy some quick fix, 25 bucks. I got three filters. So what I did is, oh, let me go ahead and see if I can rank for this. So here I am ranking on the first page. You can see I created this campaign a day ago. But the
Nice.
beautiful thing about this particular strategy is that there is no video here yet. So I don't like wasting time when I'm ranking videos. I like to get rankings first, make sure that I can rank, and then once I know that I can rank, I'll go in and I'll make the video, and then I'll replace this placeholder with the actual video.
Okay.
So that's the strategy that I'm going with here. And to do that, you leverage live events. And I have a platform that people will be able to get as one of our upgrades that allows you to do this. It takes 2 seconds to create a live event with our platform. Boom, you rank here. And not only did I rank for the plural version, but I also ranked for the singular version, since both options do show different results. But then I took a step back and I'm like, okay, I'm ranking for this specific product, but that specific product is for my actual vacuum. So let me take a step back and see what other keywords I could find. And that is this here that I was able to find is actually targeting the name of the actual vacuum. So it's the Dyson V10 filter replacement review. And you can see my video is ranking right here. And there's a good chance that I'm going to be able to outrank these people here because they're not too well optimized with their title. And then I also, same thing, ranked for the plural version of that. So you can see I'm a little bit higher there. And I took it a step further. I'm like, okay, what else have I bought around? I just looked around, and then I remembered, I also bought some running insoles since I do quite a bit of running and I'm training for the Miami Marathon in February. I bought some insoles for my running shoes. Perfect. Let me go ahead. They haven't come in yet. They're coming in this weekend. But I'm like, let me go ahead and rank for something either way and just wait for it. And you can see I'm ranking right here.
So basically, what you do here is anything that you buy, you get ranking for it before it arrives, with an intention of like doing a review video on it, like of a physical product when it does arrive.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly. And that's something that anyone can do because,
right,
like I said, everyone is, for the most part, shopping online. All right. Thankfully, Amazon has made it very simple for us to order and get stuff to our doorstep in a matter of days. So why not take advantage of that? And, there's thousands of other people ordering the same products. There's a good chance many of those people are looking for reviews.
right.
So I also, oh, no, this is the actual, you can see this is just a placeholder. There's nothing on here. So if someone has never used a live event, this is what it looks like. There's no video on here, but it's a public URL that allows you to use that. And then here I ranked for the reviews instead of complaints. I put reviews, and I'm down here. These are actually on the second page, which is a good sign for me. So when I'm doing these live events, sometimes I don't pop into the first page right away. But if I show up on the second page, I still see that as a good sign because I haven't even really put any effort into that just yet. And then one more that I ranked for here was a supplement that I purchased, and I'm ranking right here on the first page. And again, I haven't put much effort into the actual creation of the video and all of that, all the on-page stuff for the video.
Mm-hmm.
But all I've done is create the live event. I did put a nice beefy description into the description area of the video, which I used. I had that written by one of my AI platforms that again people will be able to get as a special during the 6.0 launch.
And that helps you rank higher with a like a beefier description. I guess a description full of keywords and things like that, hashtags.
Yeah, well, I don't stuff it with hashtags and all of that. I just put a natural written review into it's like a
Okay.
500, so something that I would post on my website pretty much.
Okay.
Um, is what I do there. And yeah, so from there, that's it. The good thing is not only are these ranking, but I've already submitted them to Done For You Suite as well. So you can see here, they're about 70% completed. So when you submit campaigns, you'll see that the progress bar will go ahead and move along. So to actually submit campaigns here, all you have to do is click here to create campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a very, very simple process as well. So this is easily the most simplest demo that anyone is ever going to see for a backlinking platform
Okay.
because we've simplified it that much. So we'll do Perry demo. And then here's where you enter your URL. So we'll do, whatever your website is. Actually, let me go ahead and submit another one of these videos. Uh,
I love that. You're killing two birds with one stone, doing a demo with me and helping your video more.
and because this is gonna help explain one of our 6.0 features as well. So I've already submitted this campaign, but I just want to remind myself to mention that feature.
Okay.
And this is me just inputting my keywords that I want to rank for.
Okay, so if you were doing like a YouTube review video, this is the area where you'd be putting things like, okay, if you're doing a review, you'd put X product name review, and then product name demo, product name bonuses, product name whatever. That's where you'd put those keywords, right? And then it will help your review video rank.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So usually I target about 3 to 5 keywords here. And
Okay.
then down here, we have the option to turn on our generic keywords. So this allows also your anchor text profile. So whatever it is that the website is linking to your site with, the actual words, makes it look a little natural as well. So not only will we link to your video or your website with the keywords that you put here, we'll sprinkle in some random ones like click here, see it here, read it here, stuff like that, so that the actual words that link to your site look natural and have some of those natural words that other blogs would link to you from, because not everyone's going to link to you by whatever keyword you're looking to rank for.
Okay.
Uh, and then here I'll get next. And this is where the actual content happens. So anytime you're building backlinks, uh, you also it needs to go along with some sort of content. So if you're publishing something on a private blog, of course, it has to come with some content. If you're putting it on a bookmarking site, it has to come with a little bit of content. So we take care of that process for you as well. And in version 6.0, we've upgraded our ChatGPT integration to the 4.0 version of ChatGPT without our users having to input an API key or any of that stuff. We take care of that.
Nice.
If there's anyone that wants to rank in different languages, these are all the current languages that we have available right now. So I'll leave it up if anybody wants to screenshot it real quick. Um, and then down here, we have some additional options that help you boost your rankings even more. So here we have the ability to, oops, no, that's not what I want. I want the actual video file. You can embed your video onto our network as well. So video embeds are an extra layer that help you get even more rankings, because if you think about when a video goes viral, that's the natural progression of what happens. People start sharing the URL, people start embedding the URL on their websites. So we do that as well. And when you embed a video, you're also getting an additional backlink, because when you embed, and people click on it, that there's a backlink within the video.
Right. Okay.
And then here we have the option for you to embed your tweets on here as well. So if you are manually sharing your whatever it is that you're looking to rank on your X profile or Twitter profile, I still get used to calling it Twitter, but you bring that tweet over here, you embed it, and then we're building kind of an additional layer to that tweet as well, because if many people have probably seen a lot of this happening in news articles where they'll use famous people's tweets as sources, or as a quote. They embed these tweets within
Yeah.
their articles. So we want to mimic all of that as well. Um, you can do the same thing with a Facebook post. And in version 6.0, we added the ability to embed business pages as well. So before it was just personal that we had integrated, but now you can post business as well. And one thing here I wanted to mention as well, in version 6.0, we added the ability to put YouTube Shorts here as well. So I know YouTube Shorts is going crazy, so you can also get your YouTube Shorts ranked. And we also added Wistia and Vimeo links here as well.
And I can see TikTok as well there, right?
Yeah, TikTok was part of our 5.0
Oh, okay.
5.0 release, and they get access to all of those. So all of the previous version updates, they get access to everything.
Okay, cool.
So we have Pinterest here as well, so you can embed your Pinterest pins, which if people aren't using Pinterest, there is a ton of traffic on there, especially for the ladies. Like all the women niches, it just goes crazy, like health, jewelry, fashion, all that stuff on Pinterest just goes insane. Um, Instagram. Okay, you can embed your Instagram posts on here. And these bottom two are for those people who are working with clients. You can use DFY Suite to get local rankings as well. So you can turn this on and get backlinks for your Google Maps your client's Google Maps URL. You just put that in here, and we'll embed that Google Maps listing into our network as well. And down here, you can
Okay.
get business.
Well, so let me just clarify that. So you're basically saying if people are working with clients like local area businesses, then you can backlink. So basically, then someone searches for that client's business in the local area, and they get higher up in the maps search results.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay. So that's hugely valuable then, right? Because then they're winning against their competition.
Yep, absolutely. And then you can take that a step further and get some business profile citations here. So anytime you're helping local clients as well, getting these types of citations are very, very important, where you're just kind of sharing their business contact information, all different types of sites. So you just want to make sure that all of this is as consistent as possible throughout all these citations that you build. And then here you put their Google Business Profile URL so that they can get backlinks to their Google Business Profile URL as well, which all of this helps with their local rankings. And then this option here takes it a step further and allows us to submit this information to our business directories to get that, those additional backlinks built to that Google Business Profile.
Okay, so one thing to mention here: if someone wants to get involved in Done For You Suite because they want to, get clients and offer this as a service to them, can they do that with just the front end, or do they need one of the upgrades, or like for commercial rights, or what's the situation?
Yeah, absolutely. So during the 6.0 launch, we always bring back the agency license. So they'll be able to get that on the front end, secure agency rights, and be able to use W Suite for their local clients as well.
Just with the front end during the launch,
Yeah, it's not an upgrade. It's not that. It's included as a bonus on the front end.
but only during the launch, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
okay.
All right. So once they fill out all of this, you hit next. And then this is where you set the amount of links that you want. So you can, depending on which package you purchase, you can do up to 500 or up to 1,200 links per URL that you submit. Now, I always recommend if you're working on a new site or you're working with a new client, kind of just ease into it. Don't go too crazy right away, especially if you're working with clients because you don't know what any other company
Right,
may
right.
have already done to their site or to whatever it may be. So if you go too quick into it, it might throw things off. So just ease into it, and always if you're ever in doubt, just drip feed it for a longer amount of days. Um, and then here you could schedule it to start immediately, or you could schedule it to start in the future. And then this option here is one of our upgrades, but it's a very, very powerful upgrade where we will index the backlinks that we build for you. So that again is a little bit of a technical discussion, but in short, indexing backlinks is kind of a second layer to the links that we build. So we are trying to let Google find out about the links that we are building. So if you don't do any indexing at all, then you're probably going to get about 20 to 30% of your backlinks to count towards your rankings, which is still an amazing amount. But if you do some indexing, you can increase that to about 40, 50, even 60%, which helps you get a lot more results with a lot less backlinks. And the process is pretty much building links to the links that we built. That's in short how that works. And if you do a quick Google search of backlink indexing, you'll see that there are entire services out there strictly just for indexing links because that's how effective that process is. So they'll be able to get this, and all those services charge a monthly fee. They'll be able to unlock this for Done For You Suite for a one-time payment during the launch. So make sure that you do unlock this, and all you have to do is just turn it on, and we'll handle that for you. And then from here, you just hit next, and then you ensure that everything has been done properly. And let me go ahead and turn all that other stuff off so that this does get submitted properly. Oh, and that actually reminds me. So another feature that we added in 6.0 is our duplicate links pretty much detection system. So I've already submitted this link once. This is my second time submitting it. So our system is going to recognize that. And these, I'm going to go ahead and do 250 this time around. And since this is a YouTube video, I'm just going to do a 3-day drip feed.
So you don't want like a duplicate link, right? Because if Google detects like the same website sharing the same thing twice, it's kind of like detrimental to your ranking.
Yeah, it's not detrimental, but it's better if you do get a unique backlink profile.
Right.
So what we added was that ability for our system to recognize when you are submitting a URL for a second time. So it's not going to give you a second link on a site that you already have one from.
Cool.
So from here, I'm going to hit create. So now I'm gonna, for this particular campaign, not only am I getting 500 backlinks, but I'm now getting an additional 250 backlinks because of that unique backlink system that we added. So that is Done For You Suite, pretty much in a nutshell, when you are submitting campaigns manually. In version 6.0, we also added an additional option here called automatic submission. Now, this is specifically for websites. For YouTube URLs, you still have to go, or pretty much any other URL, you still have to go through that process. But for websites specifically, if you're looking to rank your own sites or your client sites, you could use our automatic submission feature, which will allow you to submit your RSS feed, and anytime that you publish new content, we'll get notified and we will start building links automatically to every new piece of content that you publish on your website. So you don't have to go through that manual process of submitting a campaign anymore. You just submit your feed and we will be notified when you publish new content. So usually if you're using WordPress, your RSS feed is going to be whatever your website URL is, /feed. And then you set whatever language it is that your website is on. And then down here, you set your link settings. Now, since this does happen automatically, I do recommend to be a little bit more conservative with the number that you set here because we're in the age of AI now, so getting content written and published on your for you happens, within a matter of seconds now. So if you are using that and taking advantage of that and being aggressive with the amount of content that's being published to your site, so you want to be conservative with your backlinking profile so that you're not going too crazy if you're publishing multiple sites on your if you're publishing multiple content on your site. And then from here, you can go ahead and turn this on. Oh, one thing to mention as well is to make sure that you also go ahead and tag your content properly, because whatever tags you use on your content, those are the keywords that we're going to use to link to your site from. So you can see here there is no option to enter keywords because we pull that from whatever it is that you tag your content with. And then here you turn on the generic keywords as well so that we can sprinkle that in. You turn on the indexing option here, and then you hit save, and that's it. Your website, your RSS feed has now been submitted, and every time that you publish new content, we will automatically start building backlinks based on the settings that you set here. So that's pretty much Done For You Suite 6.0 in a nutshell. And then here we also have our network info posted. So that you can see that we do have authority packed into our network. It's not just some random network that we've thrown together. So that's pretty much how Done For You Suite 6.0 works. So I definitely recommend picking this up.
All right, cool. So thanks, Josh, for showing us through the software. Super simple to use, as you've demonstrated. That's why I wanted to get you on video today to talk about this, because I knew that people would love it because it's so powerful. Everyone does want to be ranking high because they understand that simple notion of the higher you are up on the list, the more people are going to see your stuff, click on it. And especially if you're like trying to monetize things and you're an affiliate marketer, the more people that see it, the more clicks on your affiliate link, but also aside from that, your website, potential clients, local businesses, of course, there's so many different use cases. So this is already launched, right? The checkout is open. 6.0 is, open to the public as of filming right now. So obviously once I get this video online, people will be able to purchase right now, right? So how long does the launch last for? How many days can they get? Because we talked about a few extra things that they can get. What was it? Oh, was it not the indexing? There was something inside the software that was only available during launch.
Yeah,
Was that
so we're gonna be going up until Sunday.
Sunday? Okay.
And then the feature that the agency license that they can use it during for clients as well. We bring that back during the launch so that people that are looking to use it for clients can use that. So they'll be getting that as well.
And is this on any sort of dime sale? Is it slowly increasing as the launch goes on?
Yeah, so it will be increasing. There's a timer on the sales page that tells people when the price will be going up. I don't do fake scarcity, so the price does go up when the timer says it will go up.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna be throwing in some additional bonuses as well. So they're on top of the agency license, they'll go ahead be able to get our sub-syndicator license, which is a very, very powerful bonus that I could have easily sold as its own upgrade. So that pretty much allows people to be completely hands off. So if they want to hand off, create a sub account for their VA or one of their kids or whatever, put some of their kids to work. They could give sub access to a VA and have their VA submit the campaigns on their behalf. Um, and on top of that, they're going to get access to my keyword bootcamp training. So that's going to pretty much go deeper into the keywords that I like to target. And there's about 5 or 6 specific ones that I like to target and why I like to target them. So I covered a bit of a strategy during the demo today. But that specific training goes into a little bit more about how I target my keywords. I also have a specific training on optimizing your campaigns. So, I cover every step of the process to make sure that everyone gets the best results so that, when you do submit your campaign to DFY Suite, there aren't any hurdles in between you and the rankings that you want to get. Because when it comes to SEO, you want to make sure your keyword research is done properly, your optimization is done properly, and then your backlinking is done properly. So there's a full bonus on how to optimize your campaigns as well. Um, and
Cool.
I believe there is one. Oh, and there's a couple of live trainings that we'll be having as well. So exclusively for the 6.0 launch. So make sure that you do grab it during the launch.
Cool. So just to clarify here, guys, so those bonuses that Josh just ran through there, you're going to get all of those completely free of charge via the link that you see somewhere around this video. If you're watching on YouTube, it's going to be the first link in the description, or you might be watching it somewhere else, but it will be very obvious where you need to be clicking. You click that link, you will go through to probably my bonus page, or you may already be on there, but click one of the buttons, you'll lock in your purchase through me, you'll get all of those bonuses that Josh just mentioned completely free of charge, included in your purchase, but only if you go through that link. Okay, I'll make sure it's all available, and Josh will also make it available, like automatically delivered to you once you make your purchase. So go and get involved. Remember that dime sale, so it's basically the sooner you get in, the better price that you're going to get, the cheaper that you're going to get this for. So it's in your interest to move quickly. And as you can see, this is a bit of a no-brainer, right? We all want to be ranking highly. I'm in the YouTube game. I want to make sure that I'm ranking highly for all the different reviews that I do. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. So using something like DFY Suite makes a lot of sense to me. Hopefully it does to you guys. That's why we created this video, to give you the knowledge that you want. Now, if you've got any questions, please do leave them in the comments down below as well. And if I don't know the answer to them, I will pester Josh himself to get the answers to them so that I can reply to you from the horse's mouth, as it were. But yes, unless you've got anything else to add, Josh, that you want to, maybe just a sign off. But yeah.
Yeah, make sure you jump in. The timer's there. It's clear as it can be when the price increases will happen. So just make sure you get in there as quickly as possible.
Nice. Well, thanks, Josh. Appreciate your time. I know, like, literally on launch day, so I know you're crazy busy. So I really appreciate it. But yes, guys, do also consider subscribing. This is my product review channel, so I'm always reviewing different products that I see releasing onto the market that I think you guys should know about. Consider hitting that like button as well, because it helps me out with the algorithm and ranking. We're talking about it, right? But yeah, until next time, keep safe, keep well, and I'll speak to you very soon. See you later.